Yeah, so I wanted to do a session on the political issues that are happening in the States because I'm having a huge reaction to what's going on with children in cages, and I'm worried for the LGBTQ community, and I'm worried that you know women's rights are being eradicated in such. They may have to even cross border to have abortions because you just don't know what's going to happen there with the Trump government right now, and the so I'm devastated and triggered. So yeah, so I guess I need to go in my body.
Yeah,
right?
just check in and see what does that need there.
Okay, it's not sort of what it needs there, it's more that how does it live there?
How
Does this whole political thing live inside my body? Because that's what I need to track, is what is going on in me about that situation in the United States. How is that alive in me? So I want to go see how it lives in me. So let's see, how does it live in me, this whole thing? What's that like in there? Well, I think the thing that's triggering me most is the children in cages. And when I go there, it's, when I go down here, it's not just the babies and it's not just the kids in cages, it's the whole thing. It's like the whole earth is moving under my feet. Like the world is cracking. Okay, inside it's like everything is cracking and everything is, it's like a frozen, cracking devastation. I can't find ground. I can't find any ground. It's like I can't find any ground. And so I'm on the right track. I can't find ground. And so maybe a good question here would be something like, or just let me know I can't find ground.
So just letting you know that you can find the ground, but if the ground was there.
No, I don't want to go if the ground was there. I want you to stay with me. Stay with me, okay? Tell me I can't find ground.
So you can find
ground.
No,
I cannot find ground. It's all cracking. Now ask me if that's familiar. Something
Is
like
that
that.
familiar
Don't fix
to you?
it on me. Okay. Okay. So when I can't find ground and everything's cracking and the world is falling apart, it's like the world is cracking. It's all falling apart in here. Is that familiar?
Is that familiar?
Okay, let me just see if it's familiar. Well, then that's where it's really collective, because that's where I end up in Africa, I end up in Central America, I end up in Canada, through the Americas. Okay, so this is the collective genocide. I'm in some kind of collective genocide that all peoples experienced, that this is happening to. So the collective genocide, global collective genocide is here. That's
Global
what this
collective genocide
is here.
It's here.
It's here. Tell me it's here.
It's here.
Yes.
Global collective genocide is
here. Right on. So let's see what happens with that. Now that I've got that, that helps to know that's what that is. And then now I'm with now my grandson is here. The future. My grandson Jackson is here. And he had like black wolf spirit. So he's like, his energy, he's always so terrified, that boy. He's always afraid of things. Oh my God. So it makes me think like he's premonitionary about, so he can feel this apocalyptic thing. He seems to know about this apocalyptic time. In his body, somehow he's aware of this. It seems to me that our children are aware of this. This is the future knows about this.
So the future knows about this.
Yeah, this is the challenge of our kids. They, you know, I'm going to die. I'm old, but our kids are going to take this on. Our little kids are going to be taking this on. Those little kids in cages, those little black wolf spirits that are running around, feeling kind of terrified about everything. There's a collective knowing, and he also has this little bit of selfish energy. I can feel that, and he really needs that selfish energy so that he can, you know, push. We need to push some of this out of the way, this Trumpism, this shit that's going down. We need that energy of our young people and our kids, and they need to get a little more pushy.
Yes, they need to break through and push
they
things
need
out of the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
Our kids are going to have to do a lot of pushing. They're going to have to do a lot of pushing around, and you know, quit being nice guys. You know, take up their space, like take over the space if they have to. And Black Wolf Spirit has a lot of that powerful energy. So it feels to me, here just to end this, it feels to me that this is a political collective horror that is past, present, and future, and that something in this is saying, you know, having faith in the next generation. Like, maybe that's our only hope right now, is faith in the next generation, and hopefully young kids will get out and vote in November. And I don't know what they're going to do about the justice system right now, but I just and I hope the kids in cages, you know, are pushing around. It's the faith in Black Wolf Spirit. In the
next generation, and the ability to open up the space and move.
It's a spiritual matter.
Yeah.
And it's our future kids that tackle this. Yeah. So how am I now in here? Well, I'm a little more, let me see if the earth is still cracking. It's still cracking. But we've been through genocide, and we've been through this over and over again, generation after generation after generation, and the battle is still on, and we just have to make little warriors out of our little kids.
They are little warriors.
They are little warriors. Woo! Yes. Oh, little medicine bear, Black Wolf Spirit, my grandkids. Like they have the power.
We do have the power.
And if we had the power to live through the things that we've lived through, residential schools and slavery and all the things we've managed to rise above, then our little monkeys are gonna, our little boys, our little girls are gonna, they're gonna do it too. And I need to have faith in the strength of our youth and the strength of our children to persevere the cages. Oh my goodness. And to allow their fear to move them into action, and to allow their normal fear, because it's normal to be afraid right now. It's normal to be terrified, and to move that fear into action. Just don't freeze frame on your fear. Move it into a movement. Thank you. Gwitch.